Martin Luther King would have been on Dreamville. Talk to her, nigga.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be working on my Jaded Charms keychains. Just showing you that I was watching a YouTuber real quick. Dang, this voiceover is going fast. But right now I'm just writing down the name of the customer. Her name is Olivia. She ordered one letter, the letter T, and she wanted pink butterflies, the light pink ones, and rose gold foil and a pom-pom. I'm just writing that down real quick, showing y'all what it looks like. Then we move on, and I pick up the butterflies. I'm not going to narrate like that, but y'all can just watch and see what I do, and maybe I'll tell a story time in the back. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do in this voiceover. So yeah, I'm just getting my scissors to cut the duct tape because I like to clean the letter that I'm going to do first, like just get any dirt and dust and like extra particles or foil that was in there from before out of the letter so it doesn't end up in the new letter. You know what I mean? So yeah, it took me a minute to get that tape though because I have nails and it wasn't picking up. So yeah, I'm just getting all the dirt and stuff out. As you can see, there's some foil on the tape. Then I ripped it. Yeah, I just used the tape to get some extra stuff around the edges of the other letters. So now I pick up my butterflies and I go to the light pink ones, the ones that she wants, and I just put however many I feel. I really don't have a set number of how many I want to put inside each letter. It's just however many look good. So it could be like 8, it could be 10 or 12. It just however many fits that letter. It really depends on the letter and how much I feel like putting inside the letter. So yeah, I just used my tweezers that came with the set. I got the tweezers from Amazon, so now I'm watching Criminal Minds. But I'm just grabbing I'm about to call that a staple. That's not a staple. What is that? Bro, what is that? Okay, yeah, so I'm grabbing my A resin and then the B hardener. There's 2 bottles. The A is the resin and then the B is the hardener. So I just got my cup. It has an A on it. I wrote that in Sharpie and I'm just opening the A bottle to pour it inside of the cup. Always use separate cups. Never pour it in one cup because then you don't know if your measurements are going to be right. Once you start doing this for a while, you'll get to like eyeball the measurements and whatnot, but I probably suggest for beginners to write down the measurements to see what makes what and how much resin makes how many letters. I think I'm pouring about like 5 milliliters of resin in there because I'm going to pour 5 in that cup. And then I'm going to pour 5 in the next cup. So that's going to, when I mix them together, it's going to be about 10-ish. Just showing you that you can't use the old B cup that I had. Like I used that for the last letter. But you can't use that because it's all hard and crunchy. And then when you mix that in your new resin, it's going to be hard and crunchy. Not hard, but it's going to be like that glacier-y, like frozen, you know? So yeah, I'm just showing you that I have a different cup now to pour the B hardener in there. I'm pouring the same amount. Now I'm just leveling it and checking to make sure they're both even because you want them to be even, because if you have a little more of the hardener or a little more of the epoxy than the resin, then it's not going to cure. So I'm just, for the purpose of the video, I just wrote the C on the cup so y'all can see that I'm using another cup to pour the final mix in, but I usually don't write a C on it. I usually don't even write a B. I just write A on one cup. So yes, I'm pouring the A into the C cup, and then I'm going to pour the B into the C cup as well. You can use a popsicle stick. I recommend that. Yeah, so you're supposed to stir that for 5 minutes until it's clear and all mixed together. but stir it really slow. Like if you stir too fast, you're gonna get mad air bubbles, and those are hard to get out. So now I'm pouring it, and I'm pouring it super slow, but this video sped up a little bit. And so yeah, I grabbed my heat gun to get the air bubbles out. Get a heat gun. Do not use a lighter. A lighter is going to melt your silicone and ruin your letters. You see how some of my letters is white instead of clear? It's because I was doing OD with the heat gun, and I was like, I'm making an sound. But yeah, so I'm just putting the rose gold foil that she wants in the letter. But no, for real, don't use a lighter because it's gonna melt the silicone. Use a heat gun. Heat guns get really hot too, so don't sit it in place for too long. Like move it around for about 5 seconds and then get off. So yeah, I'm just putting the foil to where I think it fits. This is kind of a ghetto voiceover, but it's my first one, and I feel like I'm really not gonna do voiceovers ever again because I don't really like speaking after the fact. But I didn't want to speak while I was doing it because it was a lot, and I didn't want to do that. Yeah, so I'm taking my heat gun again. So yeah, my method, it goes like, so I place the things in there for the decorations in there first, then I pour the resin on, then I move the decorations around a little bit, and then I pour more resin on, and just keep pouring and pouring and pouring until it's level. Yeah, I was just showing y'all my setup here. Got my Netflix and whatnot, and then my drawers of stuff. Plenty of lip gloss, plenty of shipping bags. Little bubble mailers. On to packaging. So yeah, I was just listening to J.I. at the moment. Wasn't really in the mood to watch anything. So I'm just showing you how sharp it can be. You really have to file down the edges, just the edges. Don't sand the whole letter or the back of the letter. I did that before. It didn't really look cute. So just sand the edges because the edges be really sharp and it can cut you. It cut me before, so just got like one of those sanding tools that I ordered on Amazon. I'm just showing y'all. Cured resin should be hard as rock. Like you should knock it on the table and it should not do nothing. But if it's not cured, then it would be like bendable and malleable and whatever. I learned that word in 8th grade science. But yeah, so it should be really hard and cure. It cures in about you can start working with it at about 16 hours, I'd say. I don't really start working with mine until about 20 hours after that. Yeah, now I'm just grabbing my gold key rings and everything to put it and make it into a keychain. But yeah, after 8 hours of you working with the resin, like letting it sit, you can take it out the mold. But I wouldn't start working with it until at least 20 hours, like shaping it and drilling it. Now I'm going to drill a small hole, manually into there so I can get the screw eye pin inside. Yeah. I see some people use electric drills, but I didn't want to spend the money on electric drill. I was definitely fine with just manually drilling it. It really takes 2 seconds. It's not needed. A manual or electric drill is not needed. So yeah, I'm using a screw eye pin here, a gold one. Some people have said that screw eye pins break their letters. They've never broken any of mine. I've made like 50 plus letters, like 55 letters, and they've never broken any of mine. Like I've never gotten a complaint that theirs is broke or it fell out or none of that. So some people like to drill holes into the letters and like just attach the ring through the letter. I don't like that. That looks tacky. So I'm just doing some more sanding. I'm sorry if this voiceover is really like all over the place. Like I said, I never did a voiceover before. But yeah, just do the edges because the edges is what can cut people. Just do one side, not both sides, just one side. Preferably the side that was facing you. So now I'm just writing down and keeping track of what else needs to go in this order, and it's just a pom-pom. Sometimes people get pom-poms and lip gloss, or just lip gloss and the letter, or just the letter, or yeah, they get a lot of variety of different things. So I'm just crossing that out for the purpose of the video. Attaching the letter to the pom-pom now. I'm wearing gloves also for the purpose of the video. I don't usually wear gloves because I wash my hands before and after I play with all of this stuff. So I'm going on to Shopify right now. If you don't have Shopify, then this will restart for me. If you don't have Shopify, then I really do appreciate this girl though. She's purchased from me about 3 times. Yep. And I chose the purple paper because it gave us some more color instead of just plain white paper. So I was like, oh, it won't fit, but I got it to fit. And so we're just gonna close this up. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, comment. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you for making it this far if you did. I really appreciate all the views and love and support. And I can do any other videos you guys want to see. Just let me know in the comments. Oh wait, it's not even the end of the video, but like, you heard it, so it's basically the end. Just putting a little thank you sticker so it can look cute when they get the package, and that's about it. And then I just put it in my mailbox and it goes out the next morning. Thank you guys. Bye.